There was an oil spill in Wrigley, which is a community just north of Fort Simpson. And it's had an oil spill, and they need, you know, some sort of facility or some sort of kit flown in from Edmonton.
Veteran co-pilot Ian Bottomley preps the C-46 for takeoff. He's joined by engineer Adam Smith and Devan in the captain's seat.
We're all good? In the hood.
Buffalo 513, ground cleared to Edmonton International, flight plan route, squawk 4543.
It's the beginning of a long day of flying for the crew. They'll travel south to Edmonton, pick up an oil spill cleanup kit, then race back north to the leaking pipeline.
We're gonna find out more details about it once we get down to Edmonton, and if it's one trip, if it's 10 trips, we don't really know.
What they do know is that this job can't wait.
Oh, we got a lot of country to cover, yeah. Couple thousand miles to cover before the day's done today, so. Yeah, might as well get them over with, sounds brakes.
Yeah, 366 Edmonton departure, radar identified. You're following a C-46, which is just north of the Devan.
3.5 hours later, they land at Edmonton International and immediately start loading the plane.
Just that, nope, that's perfect right there.
They're getting the last of the oil spill cleanup supplies aboard the plane so they can take them to Wrigley, Northwest Territories.
That's a fairly time-sensitive thing. The less stuff that gets polluted and the quicker it gets fixed, the better.
Still, we'll get another one.
But as the crew returns to the plane for departure, they find that the weather has other ideas.
I think it was 30 knots, gusting 45, which is like 50 kilometers, 60 kilometers an hour.
That violent wind has just blown a big problem right into their flight path.
I see the airplane, and it's got a shipping container wedged right up against the tail.
It's done. That's all. I don't have another one. We're dead. Simple as that. It's one of your 3 critical surfaces, your elevator, your rudder, and your ailerons. You lose a chunk off that, it's not meant to fly without it. Yeah, it's windy down here, and they had, you know, those igloo things that go in 37s on the dollies. They didn't have the wheels lock, and our V-tab's ruined. So we need a V-tab ASAP, I guess.
The delay is a crushing blow to Buffalo's client, Rob McCullough.
I didn't need that to happen today, for sure. Would have been nice to get the heck out of here.
Me and Rod, you know, went into our spares, found a spare trim tab. Luckily, it was a tab, which is a part of the horizontal stabilizer that's easily replaced. On the weekend, got it all working. Luckily, WestJet was available to help us out.
Early the next morning,
I got a couple.
That looks like it.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's your bolt. That's my bolt.
10 minutes and 5 bolts later, the part is in place.
Nothing's hitting. Thanks for your help, Mark. You can go whenever we're ready.
After a wasted, frustrating day yesterday, Devan is ready to get underway. They're flying the cleanup supplies over 1,000 kilometers north to the leaking oil pipeline near Wrigley, Northwest Territories.
It's water treatment equipment, carbon filters, sand filters, pumps, that kind of thing, hoses, all for the water treatment system.
Over northern Alberta, Devan and Ian notice smoke from the wildfires that have been making headlines lately.
They read the thing in the paper, lost high school, town hall, hospital.
They can get around the smoke now, but they may not be so fortunate on the return flight.
We made it to Wrigley. A couple days late, but that's par for the course.
The clock hasn't stopped. The oil drip is still going. Time is ticking. The customer's paying good money.
Up just a hair.
The crew doesn't want to delay another minute.
Could you just sit them on the ground for now? We got a flight plan. And just get it unloaded as fast as we could.
If they make good time,
Thanks.
they can get back to Edmonton and return with the final shipment today.
You ready to go, boss? Ready to go.
Elbow. Roll.
As the crew flies back into Alberta, they're slowed down by a strong headwind.
It's relentless. Hasn't let up at all in the prairies.
And as they slowly push farther south, the pilots see an even bigger problem ahead.
That's the thing. It spreads like wildfire because just in the 6 hours we've been gone, holy.
The wildfires have intensified with the wind, and the smoke is blowing into Devan's flight path.
Obviously, forest fires, and it was just reddish and orange and black and yellow.
Good little fire. Stay so.
The trouble on the ground is starting to cause trouble in the air.
Heat comes up from the ground and it's pushing us up and down and all around, so makes severe turbulence. You can feel it over here pushing the wings up.
And there's a much more urgent threat to the crew.
The whole airplane was just smoky. I looked up from my book and I was like, holy hell.
Oh yeah, it's full of smoke. Might as well smoke the cigar.
The biggest concern there is the crew not having enough oxygen. You get hypoxic and your decision-making goes out the window, and you gotta get out of that stuff when you do see it.
Descend to 10,000 at your discretion.
Right now, flying the plane is hard work.
Fighting all those drafts and everything, like, it's a lot of work. They're fairly heavy controls.
You sort of have to work the rudders a little bit to keep it somewhat coordinated, or you're just gonna bounce all around.
Pretty much impossible, I'd say, to keep it contained. That's why we've been in the smoke for so long.
Devan and Ian are flying blind in a smokescreen now over 160 kilometers wide, with no end in sight.
Just hoping we get out of here soon.
You need to be able to breathe. It's like exercise all day long.
Evidence Center, Buffalo 515.
They can't outrun the fire, and they can't wait to get to the other side.
Buffalo 515, go ahead.
Devan has only one option.
Just had to pop up there 500 feet here in uncontrolled airspace. We realize our players is 700, but smoke's getting pretty bad here.
We just wanted to go up a little higher and make sure nobody else was coming the other way.
Buffalo 515, would you like to climb to 9,000?
Sure, we'll go up to 9,000 if possible.
With permission from the Edmonton Flight Center, Devan and Ian guide the 46 up and out of the smoke.
The dark stuff. I don't imagine we need to climb much more. That was just probably the hot spot. It's getting lighter and lighter.
When we finally got out of it, it was like, oh, we can breathe again.
An hour later, they hone in on the Edmonton runway.
Well, final dark fleet. Cleared to land to 100. Bring them up.
But even though their flight's over, the wind isn't quite finished with the crew.
Wow, that's brutal. Good thing we didn't bring Larry. Christ, he'd blow away that little bastard.
They still have one more flight to Wrigley, but they'll make it tomorrow. After this rush job that became a marathon, captain and crew have earned a rest.
A fast job can sometimes turn into a freaking ordeal. It's the simple things that damn you, not the hard.
Slow, bumpy, smoky. I've had better trips. All in all, though, we're here. One trip done. See what's happening tomorrow.
Devan's struggle with the fire is over.